ARMY splashy. Jungkook releases emotional song called Inspired Jimin. The K-pop world was rocked again with news that made the ARMY around the world flutter. Jungkook, BTS golden magne known for his golden voice and stunning looks, has just released a solo song full of emotion. But what made this news explode on various social platforms was the rumor that the song was directly inspired by the figure of Hyung's friend, and whom he loves very much, Jimin. The song, which was released surprisingly without major promotion, comes with a soft yet heart-slicing ballad feel. From the lyrics to the vocal intonation, the listener can feel how deep the meaning Jungkook wants to convey. Many soldiers believe that every verse of the song is a piece of the story he once went through with Jimin about friendship, support, loss, and the moments that changed them both. This speculation began when some fans quickly analyzed the lyrics. There is one passage that mentions about the hand that always holds me when I almost fall, and the smile that heals invisible wounds. The ARMY veteran immediately linked these words to real moments that had happened between Jungkook and Jimin, both on stage and behind the scenes. It's no secret, the closeness of the two has been established since the trainee days, when they both fought through the harsh competition of the entertainment world. Jimin, who came first as a trainee, is known to be a warm and protective figure towards Jungkook. On various occasions, Jungkook himself once confessed that Jimin was one of the people who made him survive when he felt like giving up. What makes this song even more emotional for ARMY is the way Jungkook performs it. When she sang it for the first time in a live broadcast, her eyes filled with tears and her voice could be heard shaking. It's like talking to someone really special. And in the final moments of the song, he smiles a little, a smile that for some fans is a sign that he is thinking about Jimin. Shortly after the release, Korean media began reporting that sources close to BTS said the song was inspired by someone who means a lot in Jungkook's life. Despite not naming names, the clues that exist make almost everyone sure who the figure is. ARMY also flooded social media with hashtags such as #ForJimin, #JungkookSong, and #Jungkook Emotional Track, which immediately entered the global trending. Even Jimin himself, through a personal account, left a brief comment that made everything explode even more. "I heard it, and I know." Those 3 words were enough to make the ARMY hysterical. Imagine the warm and emotional interaction between the two of them after the release of this song. The reaction from the public and the media intensified when Jungkook finally performed the song live for the first time in a special event. The stage lights were dim. Only the glare of the spotlight fell right on his face. With a quivering yet appreciative tone of voice, Jungkook sings each verse as if he were speaking directly to someone who means a lot, and the ARMY in unison believes that someone is Jimin. In fact, several times Jungkook was seen closing his eyes longer while reciting the most heart-wrenching lyrics, then smiling faintly at the hopeful-sounding part. The audience present told that the expression could not be misinterpreted. He was seen remembering something or someone that made him strong all this time. Jimin himself, although not present at the location, reportedly provided support from afar. According to an inside source, Jimin sent a short message before Jungkook's appearance, containing only the words, "Do it with your heart, as always." And apparently, that simple message was enough to get Jungkook to put on one of the best performances of his career. The song then immediately topped the charts in various countries just hours after its release. The hashtag linking this song to Jimin is also trending globally, and discussions about their emotional connection exploded again on social media. For many ARMY, this moment is not just a song release. It is a reminder of how strong the bond is between two figures who have gone through so much joy and sorrow together. And for Jungkook, the song seems to be a heartfelt tribute to the person he calls his savior in life. It is no exaggeration to say that behind the beautiful melodies and touching lyrics, there is a story that is never fully revealed, but is felt in every note. And perhaps only Jungkook and Jimin really know the true meaning of this song. ARMY's reaction to the release of Jungkook's emotional song is heating up as various speculations and in-depth analysis emerge from fans around the world. Many considered that not only the lyrics were full of meaning, but also the way Jungkook performed the song felt very personal. It was as if he was telling a story to someone so precious in his life. Fans began associating some lines of the song with certain moments that were once captured on camera, in which Jungkook and Jimin were seen sharing a sincere and emotional interaction. In fact, some soldiers who claimed to have followed BTS's journey from the beginning said that this song felt like a heart letter that had been stored tightly inside Jungkook, and finally, he chose to share it with the world through music. Korean media also highlighted this phenomenon, calling the release of the song one of Jungkook's biggest emotional moments in his solo career. Some music analysts have stated that the song's strength lies in its blend of intense vocals, minimalist yet touching instrumentation, and honest lyrics without pretension. They considered that the inspiration that came from the relationship of friendship and deep trust with Jimin has given a unique emotional color that makes this song different from Jungkook's previous works. In fact, a well-known music producer who has worked with BTS revealed that he could feel the energy of warmth and protection in this song, a nuance that rarely arises except when an artist really writes from the heart. Meanwhile, Jimin himself has not given a direct statement regarding the song. However, a few days before the release, he had time to share a photo on social media with a short but meaningful caption, which some fans interpreted as a form of support and recognition for Jungkook's work. This moment further led to speculation that Jimin knew the creative process behind the song. It may even be part of the story that inspired its creation. Until now, Jungkook has not confirmed the inspiration behind the song. However, ARMY believes that this is a form of gratitude as well as appreciation from Jungkook for Jimin, which has always been an important part of his life's journey, both as a group mate and as a family that he himself chose. Judging from the history of BTS, this is not the first time the members have created works inspired by each other. However, this time it felt different, more personal, more emotional, and full of meaning. This song is not only a gift for Jimin, but also to all the ARMY who have witnessed their journey of friendship over the years. The release of Jungkook's emotional song, Inspired by Jimin, is proof that their relationship isn't just about working together on stage, but also a sincere bond outside the public spotlight. This song not only touches ARMY's heart, but also shows Jungkook's personal side that he rarely shows. With the support of fans who continue to flow, this work is sure to be one of the memorable moments in his career.